सनो भुनक्तु स वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मविदये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। ॐ नतः श्रीमहाभारतान्तर्गता विदुरनीतिशास्त्रं द्वितीयोऽध्यायः। So in this mantra 72 we were told the Duratmas will not have these beautiful qualities. They will have the opposite of these qualities. And these good qualities are there only with the Sadatma. By addressing this, the intention of Vidura to tell Dhritarashtra is you and your children are such Duratma that you are not having this good quality. Therefore, you are becoming enemy to yourself. Equal is to all of us. We are not interested in the characters called Dhritarashtra or Duryodhana, negative. The characters called the Yudhishthira and Pandava, positive. Our concern is the characteristics of those characters. Is it not? If Dhritarashtra is bad and Yudhishthira is good, उसको हमको क्या फर्क पड़ता है? It is for us to learn the good quality of Yudhishthira and practice and drop all the negative we have, like that of Dhritarashtra. Is it not? Every study is for that purpose. We have to change and we have to perform and we have to get blessed or benefited. So, what are the good qualities? A Duratma will not have, Sat Atma will have. One is Anasuya. Anasuya means not finding fault with anything or anybody. It's a huge subject. Only one or two things we'll touch. It's only your drushti which sees the fault in others. And if that way you have that wrong drushti, small fault of others also appears to be very big. Then you make them your shatru or you insult them and all wrong reaction happens. है ना? अपने के छिद्र को बहुत बड़ा, दूसरों के छिद्र को बहुत छोटा देखना चाहिए. If it is the other way around, then we ourselves destroy ourselves and we destroy the mutual relation. And so many things, as I am saying you, is एक एक बात पे एक एक घंटा हम बोल सकते हैं. I'll not talk all the time. One point is regarding Asuya is what? Everybody is in their own process of evolution, just like we. In the process of evolution, because not fully evolved, everybody will have their own limitation and shortcomings at all levels of personality. There should we find fault and fight with them, or should be sympathetic to help them to come out. This maturity we should have. Accept others. Whatever they're wrong they are doing, because of it, we may have a lot of loss also. Mental peace is gone, money is lost. फिर भी ठीक है, it's my prarabdha and they are learning. What is more precious is our own mind. Now we have to protect it from losing all its inspiration for higher life. We are all inspired. We are such an honest people. We are inspired to serve the world. We are inspired to love all. We are inspired to do our sadhana. As regard this is no doubt. But where is that inspiration is going away? And we are not performing. कहाँ जा रहा है? Because of these negativities. Inspired, but the negativity has taken away all the inspiration. The biggest of negativity is asuya. That's what Bhagavan says. I am giving you the Gukhya Jnana and Vijnana in Gita because you deserve. And what is your desirability? You are not having asuya, you are anasuyu. The first sloka of 9th chapter. Idam tute gukhyatamam pravakshyami anasuyave. You are anasuyu, no fault finding in others. Therefore, I am giving you gukhyatama jnanam. What is that? Jnanam vijnana sahitam yajnatva mokshasya ashubhat. That jnana and vijnana Asuya. Asuya is not Telugu Asuya in different language. Asuya means finding fault. And Rajavidya, Rajaguhyam, Pavitram, Idamuttam, all these will become valid to you only when you don't have the Asuya, finding fault with others. Sab theek hai is dunya, bas. As per your duty, your responsibility, let us say your father, mother, then what your action to be taken, do. That to rectify it. Like a doctor, I gave you an example. He doesn't feel Asuya with patients. No, he will only treat the patients. But he will do the asuya for a healthy fellow. यार ये आ गया कोई टेस्ट निकला ही नहीं. How can I collect money from him? He finds the fault in the patient because in that patient, when the tests were done, there were no faults. That is professional selfish asuya. But otherwise, koi bhi patient hai, he is loving. So too, everybody is bhavar hogi in this world, just like us. So be a doctor. As a doctor, either treat, cure. If not, at least be careful. Don't get yourself infected. Your infection is by getting asuya, anasuya. Never find. Everybody take, but yeah, learn that art, which is very tough with the ego, with some dominance, which was living a life for a long time with the taken authority, not given. We as Swamis, we live sometimes inadvertently the taken authority than the given authority. And even the authority is given, we should not take. Then you are safe. Otherwise, you find fault with others. What is to be done? For education, for maturity's sake, for formality's sake, it is told. Any corrections to be done. But not finding fault. Stick, eh? Everybody is slowly evolving. Evolution is such a slow process. Therefore, while evolving, mistakes होते रहते हैं. तो क्षमा, आगे बढ़ो, पीछे देखना ही इतना. इस तरह, I am telling you, in short, the meaning of anasuya is a positive. Asuya is negative. Then second one is arjavam. Opposite of that is crookedness. Arjavam is straightforwardness. Straightforwardness in goal and means straightforwardness in all the dealings. Some of you, I like it. When you don't come to class, you just inform me. So that my mind is at cool. I'm not tensed up. From this problem, they're not coming. So my prayer, that fine. That straightforwardness is there, is so good. Otherwise, you will be in suspicion and I'll be kept in doubt. Then it is unnecessary waste of energy. So too, the arjam at home, the wife and husband, there should be transparency in communication so that he knows her whatever told day and she also knows. Then usko time waste nahi hoga. Many a ways, the husband many times suffers inside but never shares with the her wife. He takes her for granted. सोचता है कि ये कुछ कर नहीं सकती, मैं क्यों बताऊं. अरे यार करे या ना करे, she's asking why are you frustrated? You tell in today's business this problem came. She will at least the cushioning effect she'll give, no. That not telling is a rujutvam nahi hai, crookedness hai wo. So in myself also toward the goal and means I should be straightforward. Ruju. So too when I am dealing with others also according to the dharma ruju. Be clear in communication. That's a straightforward. If you don't like some person, don't give a hint. Straight away tell. But don't tell straight away on the face, I don't like you. You just say, very good, we live together for some time. Now I am happy with myself. You take care. देखो, a clarity. It's a rujutva, like a regular दूध देने वाला है. Now you understand it. He is adding lot of water. Just lovingly you tell him, or he may not be hiding, but you found another person better. तो आराम से बता, मुझे 5 दिन से ले लिया, 5 साल हो गया, मैं उनसे ले रहा हूँ बस. तो he may feel bad a minute, but later on he will be clear in his mind. Is it not? Like you leave me and go, I'll feel bad. Okay, I don't want to. But it becomes clear when you tell. अच्छा ठीक है, wherever you go, be happy. In the same way, the rujutvam, second one. Straightforward, so that we did not feel the load of guilt any sort. Is it not? Rujutvam is very, very clear. It helps us. When the Rujutvam is added with Satyam, the truthfulness, straightforwardness, he becomes such a terrible or tremendous powerful person he is. Satya and Ruju hai, to usko koi hara nahi sakte. Clear? Rujutvam. And your children have no Rujutvam only. That's what he is telling Vidura to Dhritarashtra. Third one is Shaucham. Intentional purity, inside, external, all sorts of purities. Then Santoshaha. These are the good qualities the Duratma will not have. The contentment. Another thing is this contentment. Every moment, the moment the desire comes, the moment the expectation comes from others, only way not to allow it to go beyond our control is bring the thought of contentment. That's the only thing which will protect our mind. Everywhere. Is it not? Contentment. like servants left you. Be contented कि this much time they served you. अरे छोड़ के गए. Both are thoughts only. That he was doing such good work and I was paying him so much. Suddenly why he left? It is also thought. गया तो जाने दो, but these many years he served. That also is thought. The first thought adds to misery. Second one gives you a joy, at least relaxation. That's called contentment. ठीक है, he has done it for me. Is it not? So too from every person, feel that contentment. That is the beauty of life. Matlab, it's all deeper points in us. Very deeper points. Like a guru and a wife or husband example I give. He, the husband, always nagging, troubling, let us say. Now you can say such a dushta rakshas became husband. I'm just hypothetical example. But another thing is say he gave the wife food. Be contented with that. और दूसरा बहुत अच्छा ही बंदा से शादी हो गया, मर गया मानो बीच में वो. I'm just telling you, it should never happen. Contentment I'm explaining. So to a guru, a useless fellow came as disciple, irregular, indisciplined. Guru be contented. At least इसने मेरे को गुरु बनाया. Idea is whether it is absolutely right or wrong. ना पहले मन शांत करो. Contentment. I gave some sporadic examples. Everywhere, your job contented, the house you are staying contented, bank balance contented, this type of children contented, everyday bhojanam you are contented, health condition contented, the atmosphere contented, सब जगह संतुष्टि संतोष. इसके बढ़कर शक्ति कुछ नहीं है दूसरा. Okay, this is called as santosha. Then the fourth one is so beautiful, priyavadita. Speak truth only, cannot afford to speak untrue, but priya. Speak truth in such a way that the other person is accepting it. That add the, बच्चों को जब दवाई देते ना कड़वा मीठा मिलाकर देते. Because a child, if it is kadwa, he'll throw it up out, then medicine will not go. Everybody is like a child, and you want to give meditation, but add sugar coating. Priyavadita. है ना? अप टू द एज ऑफ 40-45 वट एवर विल इट्स ओके हो गया. अब आगे जन्म जो है ना एक ही सीखे, प्रिय बोलो बस, कुछ भी हो जाए. आई वॉन्ट टू बिकम स्वीट लाइक नेक्टर इन माई स्पीच. Let others misuse it, let whatever it may be. Yeah, I've seen some 3-4 Mahatmas in my life. Priya Vadanam. Priya, not only to the money giving people, but no, जो नया बंदा first time आया, उनसे भी, उनसे generally प्रिय होता है. Even the regular people, to them also equal priya. 20 साल से they are coming, equal prema. Prita. Wonderful if such quality is there. Priyavadita. In general, even if something has to be told, with the same prema told to get corrected. See, in this world, people may tolerate many things, but the apriyavadanam, the curt way of talking, insulting, humiliating talking, it hurts them. The next few slokas talk about that. Very powerful Vidura. Is it not? If you can help others, help. If you don't. But don't hurt others with vadanam speech. If that can be restrained, the Vak Shakti becomes so divine, so influential, so powerful, which can help us to do a lot of seva later on. So the Priyavadita is 4. First is Anasuya. Second, Archam. Third, Shaucham. Fourth, Santosha. Fifth one, Priyavadita. Sixth one, Damaha. Always in control of senses. Then Satyam, which already said in the above shloka, above point में truthfulness. Anayasaha. What is anayasa? Unnecessary हड़बड़ाहट नहीं होना. Not too lazy, but in a relaxed manner. Anayasa. And this is again, we discuss very less about it because many a time we talk the other aspect of how very being active, dynamic and inspired and take initiative in minimum time, do maximum works. This type of importance or talk, we talk more, giving importance to that because we see people are so lazy, stupid fellows. यही actually कहने की बात है लागू. But there's a higher stage than this. But with the same dynamism and inspiration, when we are working, we can be anayasa. Without that, The tension or restlessness, like Gurudev aggressively speaks, his speed of speech nobody can catch. What he speaks in one class, it will leave four classes to me, and yet you don't see any ayasa in him. Is it not? He speaks so fast, that is his way of catching attention of people. Earlier days he used to be. When he crossed 75, thoda slower, but before that though he was louder and fast. People used to, अब इतना क्यों tension? Why I am not taking tension. These when 30,000 people are there, so much distracted minds, people with tensions, worries. You have to give them the best of Brahma Vidya. उनको मैं मेरे लिए वो पता नहीं फिर से मिलेंगे कि नहीं, तो I want to give it best way. Therefore I increase my volume and speed. Not for anything, but it is not an ayasa to me. And one of the beautiful qualities in life is this. Let everything be ayasa rahita. Let it be dynamism, let it be activeness, let it be performance, but not the tension of restlessness and anxiety and all. No. और जहां ज्यादा सेल्फिशनेस होता है, यू आर एंग्शियस. Selfishness is another thing. Falapeksha is another thing. Selfishness is I want something from somebody. Falapeksha is the work is done, I want the result. See, work doing is in your hands. Phala is not in your na, ma phala issue. So you should not be anxious about it. वहाँ भी अनायास ही रहना चाहिए. Anayas is again not laziness. हाँ बैठे हैं. No. Acting but effortless. Try this as sadhana. I will also try. Today, tomorrow, all activity are systematically done on time perfectly. Yet, no ayas. Everything. You pull the chair for sitting, for food, breakfast, may. Everything you are doing, but no ayas, no tension. Is it not opening the book and studying it, writing your own notes? Some of you are doing it. My wishes and prayers for such people. Do it ayasa, right? And also doing japam. Om Namo Narayana, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Sri Matre Namah. Anayas. Create that anayas. And one of the way by which the anayasa comes is what? Feel you are in the lap of the God and Guru. We are always in their lap. We only leave that lap and go and sit in somebody's lap like that Holika who wants to burn Prahlad. होलिका अपने गोद में बैठा, हमें जलाने वालों के लैप में बैठते हम. गुरु भगवान के लैप में रहना हमेशा. देन अनायास. And a highly matured spiritual person is always anayas, because I have no goal of the world. I have the goal only of Paramatma. And Paramatma I already home. It's only question of removing the obstacles. Anyway, I am doing it. If not today, it will happen tomorrow. Finish. What is ayas? A matured person, the life is such an effortless thing. Otherwise, there's ayasa for everything. Jina, marna, sab ayas. So, anayasa. It na bhavanti duratmana. To a duratma, all these things will not be there. But to a sadatma, all these qualities will be there. In the same way, anteshu naetani. Ante means a lowest cadre of persons like your children. These qualities also nayedhe. Atma jnanam anayasa तितिक्षा धर्म नित्यता वाक्च एव गुप्ता दानम च न एतानि अंतेषु भारत. Again, another list of 5-6 qualities are told for an immature lowest person of not studying Shastra, not listening to Guru, and having bad company and thinking whatever things is as right, an ego selfish person. This is called as Antya. Such fellow will not have these good qualities. Duryodhana is all that. Whatever he knows, he thinks it is correct. He never listened to the advice of Vidura and anybody. And he will command only his father, disobedient. And who are his stupid friends? The Dushasana, Shakuni and Karna. Such अंत्य पर्सन. खुद को दिमाग नहीं है. जो दिमाग देते हैं उनसे नहीं लेते हैं, और जो इनके पास दिमाग नहीं है वो लोग इसके फ्रेंड्स. That's called अंत्य. Such person will not have above mentioned good qualities. Some more. What are some more? Atma Jnanam. Both Atma Jnana is knowledge of the self in the particular context of Upanishad Jnanam. In the general, Atma Jnana means not being aware of what is happening in and around him. What is he doing? Behosh. That's the meaning of not having Atma Jnana. क्या कर रहा है क्या नहीं कर रहा याद ही नहीं, हो ही जा रहा है. बक दिया कुछ भी, आइडिया दे दिया, कुछ भी कर दिया. Be sensitive about yourself and what you are doing and what you are achieving out of that. That sort of vyavaharika bhavana is called Atma Jnana. Spiritually, Atma Jnana means knowledge of the self. Atma Jnana Yoga. Then Anayasa again, this relaxation in life will not be there to them. Titiksha, they don't have the patience and forbearance to go through the odds. So, then Dharma Nityata, continuously sticking to the Dharma, कुछ भी हो जाए, धर्म नहीं छोड़ूंगा. Then Vaksha Eva Gupta. The Vaksha Gupta means what? Uh, Protecting the most noble, valuable thing called as speech. What is the वाक गोपनम? Lot of explanation I can give, time नहीं है. अर्थ पॉइंट क्या है? ऐसा अपने स्पीच को प्रोटेक्शन करो कि जब बोलते हो तो उसका इतना बढ़िया असर होना चाहिए. That's why people who go on talking, nobody is ready to listen. But the one who protects his speech and talks in minimum the best, people wait to listen. That's called Vak Parirakshanam. So Vak Chaiva Gupta Parikshanam. So that fellow, nobody listens except Dushasan to Karnal. उनको कोई रेस्पेक्ट ही नहीं करते दुर्योधन को. But बेचारा still he thinks hero. This is the funniest part. Nobody expects him, nobody loves him, but he thinks he's hero. These are all very funny traits. ऐसे तो बहुत है. Actually, 1 year we should study only Vidura Neethi and see the tamasha maja in that. मेरे को लगता है 1 साल पूरा विदुर नीति एग्जॉस्टिव, 1 साल पूरा ओनली पतंजलि योग सूत्र, इन दैट ऑल द योग यम नियम आसन प्राण व्रत, 1 साल पूरा ओनली विवेक वैराग क्षमता उपरत इच्छा श्रद्धा समाधान, इसको वही पढ़ना है बस. देन यू विल हैव द मास्टरी. द बेस्ट अमंग ऑल इज विदुर, because he is giving the variety of understandings which when taken the personality becomes so complete. That will help in outer success and spiritual. So then Vak Chaiva Gupta, then Danam Cha, then the heart of being charitable. Anything we can give dana, we should give. So na etani antyeshu. Antyeshu means those people who are at the very low level of immaturity, to them नीच निकृष्ट जो होते हैं ना, उनके पास ये सद्गुण नहीं होते हैं. You and your children are like that. Instead of danam, you only covet others' wealth. वाक गुप्तता नहीं है. You just blabber in such a way. The Parusha Vak spoken by Duryodhana in the Sabha toward Draupadi and supported by Karna. Karna only gives all those nonsense advices. Some of you think that Karna is very dana guni. Rakshas hai wo bhi. Rakshas means with all. He is the one prompted Duryodhana to do all. Otherwise, if he is so respected so much Duryodhana, usko rokna chahiye na. See, all human personalities are mix of good and bad. So we cannot label somebody that way, positive complete or negative complete, but both are wrong. We have to learn what we have to learn. That's how we have to be safe. But as an Acharya speaker, we are attempted or expected to speak. So we'll correct the misopinions or wrong opinion. That's how our job. So on is prompting, the bad words used by Duryodhana and all. These are the things which is referred by Vidura while telling these points. So Vak Chaiva Gupta nahi hai, फिर धर्म नित्यता, you only अधर्म नित्य हो तुम. Actually, Raja belongs to Pandu, from the Pandu to the Yudhishthira. How do you and your children deserve it? But always you want this which is not yours. That's called अधर्म नित्य. फिर तितिक्षा तो है ही नहीं तुमको. Then comes अनायासा, always restless. आत्मज्ञानम तो कहाँ है? You जैसे पक्का संसारी. कुछ भी हो जाए, राज्य एंड भोग शुड कम टू अस. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड अंत्य, मींस वेरी नीच निकृष्ट फेलो का ये सद्गुण नहीं होते हैं. ओके, देन समहाउ अनदर पॉइंट कम्स आक्रोश. आक्रोश परिवादाभ्याम विहिंसन्ति अबुधा जनान् वक्ता पापमुपादत्ते क्षममाणो विमुच्यते. What a beautiful shloka. Only 2 thoughts, but very crucial they are there. We'll just hint them. Tomorrow we'll see the meaning. What it is, akrosha parivadabhyam. Akrosha means what? Talking so loudly and all the katu vani, words of harshness. Then parivada means what? Again and again finding faults, humiliating, censuring. Okay, katu बातें करना और निंदाएं करना. This is called as akrosh and parivada. With these two, the otherwise ignorance to people do the himsa to others. Akrosha and parivada, harsh words and finding faults. हर दिन घर में यही तो होता है. Find fault and shout it. With this, what he is saying is, Vakta Papam Upadatte. The whole papa of these two come only to the Vakta. And what the Shrota should do? Kshamamanaha vimuchyate. When the Shrota on whom these words are uttered, if he starts forgiving, he is freed from inner pain and subsequent any reaction. Therefore, be a when you are a Shrota of this Akrosh and Parivada from someone, you just do Kshama, you are liberated from that sin. If you react, then it becomes a uncontrollable situation. And the one who is speaking these two, he is the one who is going to have the papa of all that. So both ways it is. When others do, I should do the kshama and protect myself. And my own mind, when it tempts, prompts me to do the akrosh and parivadanam, should not do. Because that papa will come to us. Isn't it? Person A, person B. So B is talking the words of akrosh and parivadana to A. B will get all the papa. A, if he is forgiving, he is liberated. This is what we say in Hindi also. Yeah, jiske paap, ఎవడు పాపాను వాడు పోతాడు in Telugu. So we don't react. We say, ठीक है, I am forgiving him. Always it should. And the whole world is full of people of harsh word speaking as well as humiliation. Parivada. अब क्या करें? You are in this world. Especially when we have such bad prarabdha, people will talk like that. क्षमा करते रहो बचते रहे ना. This is the meaning. In the same way, what is a strength for what? For asadu, what is bala? For raja, what is the bala? For stri, what is the bala? Then what is the bala for the sadguna vyakti that is spoken? Tomorrow we take up. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Should be enough. Hari Om. Thank you for your patient audience. My dear friends, have a wonderful day. Friday. Let no problem fry you. Let all problems of you get fried and dried. Chalo.